What's up, Jags? We're in the jungle for a huge district matchup as our Jaguars face off against the undefeated Starkville Yellow Jackets.
Here come your Jaguars!
The Jags would kick off to start the district matchup and held Starkville to a 3-and-out punt, which would set the trend for the first quarter as both teams continually gave the ball back to each other. The Jags were able to get good field positioning on the 45 after forcing a turnover on downs, but Starkville intercepted Vic Sutton's pass and took over at the end of the first. The Jag defense was able to prevent the Yellow Jackets from gaining any momentum, though, forcing another punt.
You know, we talked all week about when you have an opportunity like this to play the number one team, you make the most out of that opportunity, and that's what we did. They made the most out of the opportunity, had a great night.
The Jags started off their first drive of the second quarter with a huge run from Jackson Mize, taking the Jags offense from their own 15 to the Yellow Jackets' 24, setting up a 24-yard touchdown pass from Vic Sutton to Creek Robertson, putting MC up 7-0.
I mean, it was really just kind of getting it one play at a time, you know, just focusing, locked in since Sunday, you know, coming at it. They're a big team, you know, but I have a great team, and I love it.
After the score, the Yellow Jackets and the Jaguars traded punts before Starkville struck back with a passing touchdown of their own. However, a missed extra point would keep the score 7-6. The Jags got the ball back one last time before the half, but couldn't manage to put anything together before the break. MC would receive the second half kickoff and began an 8-minute drive that would bring them to fourth down on Starkville's 9-yard line with 4 minutes to go, where they came out empty-handed after a missed field goal. The Yellow Jackets took over on offense, but after sacks on first and third down, they were forced to punt back to the Jaguars. MC was able to get the ball just past midfield to close the third quarter, but a botched snap gave the ball back to Starkville in good field position. The Yellow Jackets capitalized on the turnover, driving down to the Jaguars' 5-yard line, where the defense made one last stand to force a field goal to go down 9-7. Following the 3 points, Jackson Mize broke off a pivotal kick return, taking the ball down to Starkville's 44, setting the Jags up for a game-winning drive.
I mean, it's really just taking a punch, and it's not about what you do with it. It's about getting back up and really going at it and not giving up no matter what, and that's something that this team hasn't had the past 2 years and has this year is fight, and we're not going to give up no matter what the score is. It's always 0-0, and we're always going to play as hard as we can.
After a first down rush from Vic Sutton, a handoff to Jackson Mize would put the Jags on the 10-yard line, leading to a Vic Sutton rushing touchdown.
Just keep practicing hard, don't get the big head, you know, just keep playing one play at a time, just getting better every day, you know.
The Jags would then convert for 2 points, putting them up 15-9 with 4:45 to go. With the ball in Starkville's hands, B.J. Washington made a crucial stop on fourth down just short of the marker to give possession back to the offense. After a few key first downs, Starkville had burned all their timeouts and the Jags lined up in victory formation, giving them the 15-9 win.
Same thing, we got another opportunity to go, and you know, next week we win that football game, we probably in the playoffs. So that's a lot of incentive for us to get ready to play and have a good night up at Sapanoa.
The Jaguars 15, the Yellow Jackets 9.
I mean, Sapanoa is a whole different team. We're going to prepare for them, get ready for them, and throughout the week, just do what we do when the game comes and just do our thing when it comes to it.
After a hard-fought game in the jungle, the Jaguars hand Starkville their first loss of the season, winning 15-9. Next week, MC will be headed to South Panoa as they take on the Tigers. This has been Jackson Lawrence with JNN.